Molweni, I hope you guys are doing well. So namhlanje, let's talk about IsiXhosa phonetics. So I did make a video about pronouncing alphabets, and literally the IsiXhosa alphabets, like literally how we say them, is the actual phonetic. But now today, we're even going to talk about combining certain alphabets, and we're going to look at the phonetics for that. Okay, all right, so let's get into it. I'm just gonna flip my camera so we can have a look at the actual phonetic, and then we're gonna pronounce the phonetic, which is literally basically pronouncing the IsiXhosa alphabet. So let's get into it. So if you watched my previous video, you definitely did see these alphabets and you know how they are pronounced, including the words that you are seeing over here, like apile, bala, cela, etc. But now we're going to look at the actual phonetic, which I have written over here. So let's have a look at that. I'm just going to take these out quickly. Okay, so this is what the phonetics look like for the actual alphabets. You can Google these, you'll probably see them better if they are typed. I just literally tried to handwrite them as I was doing this chart, but as you can see, this is what the A looks like, the B, that's what the B looks like, etc. And like we said, each of the alphabets are literally just the phonetic being said, right? We sound out our alphabets. This is A, this is B, this is K, this is D, this is E, this is F, this is G, this is H, this is I, this is J, this is K, this is this is M, this is N, this is O, this is B, this is K, this is R, this is S, this is T, this is U, this is V, W, Y, Z. So let's have a look at that, okay? So this is now certain alphabets combined that create a different phonetic. So the combination of, for example, the B and the H, that is the phonetic. And if we remember, the B, just this, is pronounced b, 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 right? So b, 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 b. And when you say this, you're literally using your lips. There's no air that leaves your mouth. B, 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 right? And now, when we have B, B, H, it is B, B. Now, there's air coming out of your mouth. B, B. So instead of B, 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 it is B, B, right? And then we have the DL. This is the phonetic. And when pronouncing this, you'll say Z, Z. Then we have dy, this is the phonetic, and here you'll say g, 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 g. We have dz, and this is the phonetic z, 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 z. We have gr, this is the phonetic gr, 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 gr. This is the phonetic, and it's pronounced like something's burning. Kr, this is the phonetic, and this is how you pronounce that, right? And then we have ng, this is the phonetic, and this is pronounced ng, 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 ng. Ny, this is the phonetic, and this is ny, ny, ny. Ph, this is the phonetic, p. So instead of for P, instead of p, it is p, where you can hear the H is present in that. And then we have the R, H, and the phonetic looks like that. And you say, pronounce this, combination of RH. So this is quite dry and hard. And this is like how in Afrikaans you'd pronounce the G. Yeah, it's RH in IsiXhosa, it's TH, t, t. So instead of t, t, the dry one, it's t, t. The H must be present. T. Then we have TSH. This is what the phonetic looks like, and that is ch, 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 ch when pronouncing it. And then we have TY, and that's the phonetic, and this is pronounced is a combination of TYH, that is the phonetic, and this is k. So remember, this is a little bit dry, and that is k. The H must be there as you pronounce it. K. Make sure that the H is definitely present. And then we have SH, and this is sh. I think that's the same as English. And then we have TS, and that is the phonetic. That's how you pronounce that. Then we have NH. That's the phonetic. Just make sure the H comes through. So the normal N is n, n, n. Now this one is n. Just make sure n, n. Make sure that the H comes through. KH is k, k. So n, k, right? Make sure that the H comes through because this K is dry. It's k, and this is k, 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 right? So those are most of those that we use in our daily conversation. There's definitely more, but I think you learning these will help greatly. In our next video, I'm going to teach you guys how to pronounce words that actually start with these. But for now, let's pronounce these together. So we're going to start with the BH. B, B. I literally will encourage my students just for them to make sure that they really are working on the difference between the BH and the B. I'd say use the back of your hand, or you can even use a mirror. Use a tiny mirror and you go B. Make sure there's no air that comes through. That's when you are saying the B. But when you're saying the BH, make sure there's air that comes out. B, B, B. You can literally feel it. B, B. Okay. DL. An example for a word there would be zala, 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 meaning play, right? DY. G, G, G. DZ. D and the Z is pronounced Z. Then we have the GR. Grr, grr. And then we have the HL. Lala, sala. This is a bit soft, like something's burning. This is literally comes from here. Your tongue right at the back, rubbing it onto your palate, but right at the back, the sound comes through like that. NG, ng, ng. NY, nya, 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 nya. PH, so not, it's not English, it's p, p. So P by itself is dry, but this is softer. P, p, p. There's air coming out, p, 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 right? And then we have RH, which is right? TH, t, again, softer than just the T. This one is dry. T, t, t. And then here it is t, t, t. There's air coming out. T, t, t. Literally. TSH, ch, 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 ch. Right? TY. So this is ch. This is right? And this is THY. Make sure there's a k, k, k. Where there's the H, literally remember this. K. There needs to be air coming out. Unlike when there's no H, the word becomes a dry, no air. But if it has an H, you make sure that there's air coming out. SH, 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 TS, right? NH, NH, N, 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 N. Air coming out. N. KR. K. Instead of the dry K, it's K, K, K. All right, let me know down in the comments how the practice is going as you are learning IsiXhosa vocabulary and now are going to try and make sure that you pronounce the alphabets correctly. You can literally, as I have not yet posted words that start with these letters, but you can like Google IsiXhosa words that start with these particular combination of alphabets. You'll find plenty, but I will definitely make sure that I create a video where I share some words and some meanings as well with you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you did. I really appreciate the feedback coming from you guys.